Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Let's take a look at the short-term bullish and short-term bearish counts for ETH. Idea is still that we are here in this local uptrend, and I don't see that necessarily as finished. I've added some price channels, there are different ways of how these can be drawn depending on which scenario we're looking at. So it will be interesting if the price reacts to the lower boundary line of these channels for at least one more high. Current idea is that the wave 4 in at least the yellow count could have bottomed here on the 13th of April. So that we're moving up in this kind of diagonal pattern. Quite unreliable given the strange bottoming structure here. Possible double bottom there, here and there, These are sort of unreliable because you never really know where the actual low really is. Sometimes you can also deal with a truncation maybe. But either way, I'm tracking it. And as long as support levels are holding, I'm focusing on higher. So you can see that in the white count, we could get another low, possibly targeting 2,400, 2,100. But first of all, support levels would need to break for that. I give the bulls the chance and I follow the yellow count until support breaks. And below that level, we have to focus on further downside, targeting the lower yellow support region. That's quite simple, hopefully. Looking at the microstructure, this is now where it's getting interesting. So as you can see, the structure of yellow and white is slightly different. As soon as in the yellow count we get a 5-wave move completed, 1, 2, A, B, C in wave 3, 4, 5, I can add another support zone for the subsequent pullback. We call that a wave 1. Then the pullback would be a wave 2, and then from there we could look at higher, and I will add the support zone for wave 2 when appropriate. So this would be bullish. And therefore I'm looking for 5 clear waves to the upside. In this scenario, the 4th wave, when it starts, and we are likely still in the 3rd wave, the 4th wave when it starts should not break below 3,176. Well, if it does, it indicates that we have a larger top in place. Possibly wave B has already topped. But as long as the 3,176 level is holding, I'm looking for higher prices more directly. Ideally, the price doesn't even break below the 50% fib level, 3,293. So ideally it holds this level. But there's no evidence at the moment that wave 4 has actually started. I'm talking about circle wave 4 here, the main wave 4 in this diagonal. If I go to the 30-minute chart, it actually looks as if we're consolidating there on a pretty high level. And it's possible that this smaller degree 4th wave is still unfolding. And it could be a triangle. It's similar to what I highlighted to you yesterday, right? Yesterday morning when I made the video, I explained here this looks like a bullish pennant. Further upside trend continuation is at the moment expected. It reached the next upside fib level. Also now I would actually prefer one more high here in circle wave 3 before we finish and start wave 4. If we form one more high in circle wave 3, then I will adjust the support area accordingly. And the next upside target would be around about $4,000. And basically this smaller degree wave 4 could unfold like in any corrective structure against that last high, yesterday's high. But I'll be watching these trend channel lines, probably the white, the white channel here, where the price might hit 3,730 at some point, later today or early tomorrow. But we'll see. I mean, again, they're just there for orientation. They're not very reliable, but it's still interesting to see if the market might react to them. In this scenario, the price could then from there start the 5th wave to the upside, right? And then at some point, we expect the larger degree 4th wave. Again, if we push higher once more, I will have to adjust this support zone, which is for the main wave 4. For example, if the price forms one more high, which I would expect at this stage, before the larger wave 4 starts, the support area will move up to 3,224, depending on where the price will top, but the next upside target would be $4,000. So, and it would be ideal if the price could form all the 5 waves to the upside here. Depends on how high we go, okay? So it really depends on how high we go, because if we extend possibly to new all-time highs, then it could be there isn't another 1-2 setup. And I will explain to you why. So you could use the orange zone if we dip into it to accumulate positions or to trade if you like to, because there might not be another 1-2 setup. I want to share with you why on the daily time frame. As you can see, the daily time frame suggests that we are actually in the fifth wave of a larger degree third wave, and then after that a larger degree fourth wave will start, which could be quite substantial in time. Yeah, and therefore if these 5 waves are long enough to fill in all of circle wave 5 of 3, yeah, we might not see another like 1-2 setup. It might be this massive wave 4. Okay, so I just want to share that with you. But that really depends on how high we go. Therefore, this wave 4 could be a potential opportunity for anybody who didn't use this area to accumulate. Yeah, that's really everything I can tell you now about ETH. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.